In this video, I am going to share with you 10 books that are related to graphic design or user interface design that have the most value from learning perspective. So if you are a designer or you have just started your career or in the mid of your career, I am going to recommend you these 10 books that you should or must read these books. So I'm going to start with a very basic book which is called the Non-Designer's Design Book by Robin Williams. So a lot of my students, they ask me what is the first book we should read if we are not a designer. And if you are a developer and you want to learn something about design, this is the first book you should read, the Non-Designer's Design Book. This is the third edition I have. I think there is a fourth edition. This is an award-winning book. So this is the book you should start with. It is going to give you a very basic understanding and give you some directions that this is how actually design works. So this is the first book I think you should read. Now, if you are in the mid of your career and you already know the basics of design, I am recommending this second book, which is Graphic Design Thinking Beyond Brainstorming. So whenever I used to design, I used to have some problems creating, or you can say replicating, a lot of different ideas at the same time about one specific task. For example, if you are designing a logo or anything or any kind of concept, this book is going to help you a lot. How you define different ideas, how you use different mediums, different techniques to bring up new ideas. So this is a great book if you are you have static ideas or you don't generate a lot of different kind of ideas. For example, if you are into branding design or even web design or UI design, this is going to help you a lot about getting ideas. Now the next book I'm going to share with you is, this is my favorite book actually, Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. Now this is the book I love. This is going to give you the idea or reality about design, which is that no design in the world is actually original. Whenever you get ideas or inspiration, you get them from the world you have interacted with or your experience or your exposure with different things. So this is going to help you get your mind straight that there is a lot of bugs in the minds of different designers that my work is not original. So this is going to set you straight what is original and what is not. Nothing or no idea in this world is original. Every idea is based on another idea. Okay, so now moving towards a few more things, which is okay, so little bit of about user psychology. So this is a book by Susan M. PhD, and she is actually, I think, right about human psychology. So this is a very recommended book. I haven't read this book, but I have took her 2 or 3 video courses or classes on Udemy. So that was about this book. So whatever I think inside this book is in that videos. So this is a great book about user psychology, how user attention actually work, how user focus on things, your limited memory and all that stuff. So this is a must-have book to learn about user psychology, or if you are into design, you have to know what the users or viewers are thinking and how they interact with your designs. So this is a book, a very popular book, 100 Things Every Designer Need to Know About People. So this is a must-have book. Now the next section, I'm going to talk about the books, my favorite books about typography, which is one of my favorite subjects, and I think that typography is going to give your designs a lot of boost. So the next book, which I think the most valuable book for every designer, is this, Type Matters. If you are starting your career or in the middle of your career, this is a great book. If you are just starting, then then you have to use this book, Designing with Type. So I think these two books are from my perspective, are recommended for everyone. If you don't know about anything about typography, these are the two books. This is the best one. This is the most valuable one I have read, and it is for every level. If you are a beginner or mediocre designer or expert designer, I think this is the book. And if you are into web design, and I'm going to recommend this book, Better Web Typography by Matij Latin, A Better Web. So this is the book. I really love and enjoyed this book. It is going to give you some practical psychology and tips on how actually you are going to use this book on if you are a web designer or mobile app designer, whatever you are. This is the most practical book. Another one which I really like is this one, Thinking with Type by Ellen Lupton. I think Ellen Lupton, yes. This is a great journal book, but I don't recommend it for beginners. If you are a beginner, you should go for these two books first, Type Matters and Thinking with Type, Designing with Type, sorry. And then you should go for this one, Thinking with Type. From my perspective, I don't think that it has too much value, but in general, it is going to give you very good grip on typography. Okay, now the last topic I'm going to cover about is layout design. So I have read these two books. There are very few books about making grids and layouts, and I think I have found and read these two. You can see one is Layout Essentials, and second is Making and Breaking the Grid. So there is a new edition for this book. I have this old one. Layout Essentials is the second one I read. I actually have my full video course about layout design, creative layout design, which is, I think I got some ideas from here, but most of the things I have discussed are my own ideas on trying to simplify things. So these two books, if you have to read these, Making and Breaking the Grid and Layout Essentials, if you have to read these two books, just sift through these books. You are not going to like to read every text and every paragraph. This is not a book, you can say, written in easy type of terms, very poetic or these kind of boring things. Just sift through them, just see different layout ideas. I generally like this one better than Making and Breaking Grid, because I just have to see different ideas on how actually the grids are made, how different techniques are used in making these grids, different angles or all that stuff. This is good for graphic design and mobile or web design too. So these two books, Layout Essentials and this one, Making and Breaking the Grid. So these are the two I'm going to end this video with. The last book I'm going to share with you is Show Your Work. So whenever you are a designer, there is a practical problem that you don't know how to get feedback on your work, how you have to share your work, how you have to, you can say, get into the designers community. You have to show your work, you have to use Dribbble, Behance, and all those different websites. This book is going to help you and give you ideas how you can do that. I really love this author, Austin Kleon. I will see if he has some other books. This is a great book. I would say you can read it in a day, but it is written in a very interesting way and very practical. These are the things you will never find in any colleges or universities education if you are a graphic designer or web designer. So this sums up my last book. All the links to these books, affiliate links, these are actually affiliate links of Amazon, are in the description below. If you want to purchase any book, you can click that and I will get some commission. So I am very, you can say, truthful person. I never lie, mostly 99.9%. So that is why I have to tell you that those are affiliate links. If you don't want to click them, I cannot, you can say, argue with you. So that is all. I hope you have enjoyed this video. These are the books I recommend for every graphic designer, every user interface designer, and every web designer. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I will try to make more videos about this, because a lot of my students, they ask me what are the books you recommend, what are the different books we should start with as a beginner. So this is the answer. These are the most valuable books I have read till yet on design. So that is all. See you soon in the next video. Till then, take care and bye.